Hey, Stemmies, and welcome to Thursday. Just before we get started, I do want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Hoffman. I really appreciated his joke that he started the launch video with. I was really blown away by by his wind power joke, and I just wanted to come out and right away say that I wanted to clear the air when it came to renewable resources. Because if we start feuding, I really think I'm just going to kind of run out of gas. So with that, let's talk about the assignment for today. Resources in future part 2. So yesterday's assignment took you through watching a quick video talking about renewable resources, and then in the end deciding which of the 4 options we laid out for you would ultimately decide and say that we should go forward with. A lot of really great input on the flipgrids, as well as looking at the documents. I was really impressed with a lot of the thoughtful responses that we saw in both of those. So with that, today what you're going to be doing is going through and replying to 5 different videos that people posted in Flipgrid. So as a kind of combination, both to make sure that you're going through the thought process that we're expecting you to, as well as giving us a quick way to kind of check that accountability piece, we did create a quick assignment for you at Google Doc to walk through. You'll notice on this that there's literally a table with 5 rows in it, and each row has a couple different columns. The first one, literally just who did you respond to? Second one was what was something they said that you agreed with? And conversely, the third one is what was something that you disagreed with? When you watch these videos, it may not be something where it's like a clear agree or disagree, right? They agree, hopefully you can find some things, or disagree, but to find both might be kind of tricky. So when you're doing this activity, kind of what we expect is that you're finding something that you maybe don't necessarily disagree with, but that you don't feel as strongly about, or you feel like there's more details on. So like if Mr. Hoffman chose option 1 and said, we're just going to stick to fossil fuels, and maybe I agree with that, you could maybe say in the disagree column, you could say, but you mentioned that we currently don't use any renewable resources, and I don't really know if I agree with that. Hopefully you can back this up with information that you've gained over the last activities, the couple previous activities. But the idea being that you are making an educated reply to this group or to this person, as well as a respectful one. And that's one of the things that we wrote on the document. And I just want to make sure that it's clear. The expectation is that you are always being respectful when conversing with one another or replying to one another in Flipgrid. The last column is what was something meaningful you told them in your response. The reason that we put this column in is because unfortunately all too often when we do things like Flipgrid, and we kind of saw this in our first example that we did earlier in our virtual learning, we get a lot of responses like, that's great, or you really did a good job, or that was very good. Okay, I appreciate that, vote of confidence, but really at this point we're kind of looking into that argumentative piece that we've gotten to before when we've been in the classroom, and we're trying to do that in the best way we can virtually. So hopefully while you are doing this, you are really putting in some good thought to what people are saying. If you watch one and you watch somebody's Flipgrid post and you don't necessarily have like a strong reaction to it either way, that's fine. Just watch another one. There should be a whole bunch in there. Almost for cores 1 and 2, there's going to be close to 60 people in there. Core 3, you have a little bit less, but there's still a good amount of different responses that you can watch and reply to. And we're just asking you to choose 5 that you document on the sheet. So today, during your assignment, all we're asking, go through, watch a bunch of different Flipgrid posts from your classmates, pick 5 that you're going to respond, and then fill out this document with kind of a summary of those responses as you go. If you have any questions, as always, we're there from 9 to 11. I'm going to do this better than I did last time. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great rest of your day.